It's the Jingle Bell Rock! Oh, actually, I just realized my door is slightly ajar. I am in a house filled with people. There we go. There we go. How are we doing, Sanggang? Now, I will change to the big camera, but a word of warning. I am currently in Kansas. You know, the place where I originally started streaming. My house. My parents' house. So, the camera is kind of precariously like in the Maryland apartments, the camera is perched on like the windowsill, so it's a little like it's a little ledge. But here it's kind of on the desk, but it's just stacked on things. So the angle is a little funky, but hello, 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 hi. I think we can like just like that much. Oh, I forgot that the lighting is kind of finicky, but hi everyone. I hope we've been enjoying not only Cat FM, which has very cute songs, but also the new emotes. Yay, emotes! Pardon if some of them have a collection of random emotions. Um, some of them are just like, oh, okay, like I can see myself like, you know, using that, and I like took the Kirby Superstar Ultra sprite sheet and just like took a little bit out. But there are other gifs where I was like the one with the UFO is like, what mood is that expressing? I don't know, but sometimes you just want to be like, the Kirby, the bear one is definitely one that I found on my journey to find Kirby gifts, and it just kind of like, I hope y'all enjoy. Anyway, so I think that'll be it for Cat FM. But Cat FM has been very good, and if you want to Kirby Hunt, if you want to check out Cat FM for yourself, I've put a link to it in the chat. It's a very good little Cat FM channel, and it's Christmas themed. So a word of warning for today's stream. So the CPU, the Wi-Fi in my house is it's actually like pretty good, but it's slightly worse than the Wi-Fi at my apartment. So I see that the CPU is like kind of like ooh, like a little bit like ooh, but hopefully we shouldn't have any lag, any like particular problems. But welcome. We are here for, of course, the Ace Attorneys. Hello. And may I say again, hello. Alright. And we are here to enter the streaming booth. Hello. Hold on. Okay,
Wait,
say hello one more time.
There we go.
There we
Hello.
go.
Yay!
Now they can hear you. Yay!
I'm heard. Hooray!
Well, call me a flock of sheep because I'm heard. Anyway.
All right, and with that.
No!
Hello.
And with that, what if like the server was just like there is no server anymore?
There is no more server.
Okay,
God!
hold on. Music off. Not to put you on the spot, but like, hello?
Not to put you on the spot, but we're gonna totally put you on the spot.
Thanks, guys. Hello?
Yay! It's Safi!
That's my friend.
Holy
Safi.
shit, Safi has a voice confirmed?
Oh my god.
Miracles.
Hi,
Yeah.
guys. Voice reveal. Hi, Sang. Hi, Wildfire.
Yay!
Hi, friend Safi!
Mods!
The Modcast.
Remind me, Safi, are you doing this on a computer or a phone, or what's the setup looking there?
On my on my phone, it just runs a little better.
Gotcha.
My poor laptop is running out of space, so
Aw.
I usually do Discord calls on my little phone. So
Are you able to
little
see the
phone.
screen that is
That's where my
shared?
friends are in my little phone.
The gay people in your phone.
Yes.
You are able to see everything, Safi?
Yep.
Woo.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, though.
Let's go.
Are we gonna get Safi voice acting, perhaps?
Oh my god.
Well, you two already kind of have assigned roles, and I can't do a British accent, so
Fucked up and evil.
When has doing a British accent well stopped either of us? Honestly.
Truly. I'm the most like stereotypical British accent. Like, it's Tuesday, isn't it?
It's.
well, I mean, if you want Safi voice acting, I can pitch in, but otherwise, I'm cool with just sitting back. I have the
Yay!
guide pulled up.
Safi
Oh,
commentary.
whoa.
Commentary.
Yeah.
Commentary.
Um.
Oh shit. Alright.
Actually, wait. I just pressed continue. This actually might not be the correct where we left off. So hold up. It's part
Wait. I think it is
12:15. Okay.
How many saves? Oh my.
we used
Don't
all
judge
of them.
me. Oh, actually, it is this.
What exactly is the evidence of defense claims to be
Okay.
so decided? Yeah, this is it.
Okay, so we have the Reaper. Okay, what about Inspector Gregson? Oh yeah, we Strongheart was revealed to be
Yeah.
part of it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
He's a little. Lord Strongheart is a little.
The decisive evidence. Oh, I think is it the sword? Is it the sword?
Oh, hold on.
No, not the. Wait, hold on. Let me look at the history real quick. There's no
It-
escaping it now.
Me too.
Miss Naruhodo.
What was
Uh,
the last choice you made? Present evidence. Yes, yes.
Present evidence. Okay, so we have to examine the sword. Actually,
Great sword Karuma.
After the translation of the the will. Okay. All right. So.
yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Nazi Karma, twist that head.
Rotate the sword in your mind.
Yes.
Karuma, the Great Blade. It's such a. By the way, in order to hear you two better, I've turned the game game music off. So now we are all equally bereft of game music. Yay!
No, the game music. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to add that in post, am I? Damn it.
Do you? Whatever. I'll turn it back on then. I just mostly turn it off because when I hear you guys on stream, the game audio is like sufficiently lowered, but when I hear it on the computer, I can't like lower it myself, so I can't hear
on
you
your
guys as
computer.
much. But anyway,
Ah shit.
That's
Karuma,
fine.
the Great Blade. It's such a thing of beauty. I want to gaze on it for hours.
I will
Yeah, I
simply
bet you like
be
to look
so
at a sword
loud.
for hours.
I think I
Alright.
stay.
The tip of the great sword. Karuma's voice.
The
And
hilt.
then-
Tip, huh?
Yeah,
Sorry.
just the tip.
Mighty Karuma,
Anyway.
twist thy head and watch them fall, all thy mortal foes. That's the proper way to use the sword, is it? Maybe I should try it. It hurts my neck. That's the trouble. Mr. Naruhodo, if I might make a suggestion, I think perhaps it doesn't mean your head. Oh,
Oh my god.
I once studied the
Dumbass.
blade in the history of the development of the katana some time ago. And I'm sure you're probably aware, the sword's head is the part at the very end of the hilt. It's written as head in Japanese, but it's pronounced as kashira, I believe. Kashira? So Mr. Asogi's words really mean twist the butt of the hill? You
Touch the butt.
Touch his
You
butt.
don't think?
Oh.
Look what's inside! Is that a tightly wound sheet of parchment?
I know I said this the first time that we did this, but ain't no way. If I'm Kazuma, my ADHD ass, I would be fidgeting with this sword, absolutely, and I would just randomly find this in the sword and be like, what the hell is this? Who's Clint Manzeeks?
Oh yeah, didn't we have a running joke that they were like, Kazuma, like, why are there bite marks on your sword? Brother's been stimming with his fucking ancestor's sword.
Listen, it's a great fidget toy.
Scarlet ink! It's written in scarlet ink! I penned this, my last will and testament, in the final moments before my inevitable and willing death. This is Mitsunada Hato, look at the signature at the end!
Signature.
It's by Kurt!
I can't read this shit.
Dude, it's by fucking Kurt.
Vandor. Yeah.
His brother Clint, and the date 10 years ago on that fateful night. There's no date. Oh, I guess this is like
His brother
January or something. So for 10 years, it's been silently concealed inside Karuma, and nobody knew. The last will and testament of Lord Clint Van Zinks, his brother!
His brother Clint!
Wait.
His brother Clint.
Oh my good... Not Rinosuke clutching his pearls. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is yeah, Rinosuke, we're all seeing the same thing here, buddy.
Are you seeing this shit, Susanoo? What the fuck? Elle Woods!
Alright.
Well... Heck? Clint Van Zinks' will has been added to the court record. But...
Wait.
Sangled.
I'm sorry?
Present.
First of all, let's put the music back on so I'm not dealt with the just dreadful silence of my mods yelling at me. Second of all, not Sappy doing the facing back stare emote.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Stop! Don't wait a minute! You voice act the character, Wildfire.
No. Alright. What did I say, Council? If you're capable, were my words.
Ah.
And this evidence clearly demonstrates you're not. You're capable only of destroying your own argument.
Ah.
Thank God we have 3 more lives.
Come on, Ryunosuke. We know that Asogi-san negotiated and using the last will and testament of and yet, after his death, the document couldn't be found. I get it, Susanoo. Thank you. So be hidden somewhere? Actually, my lord, I do have evidence, and I'm ready now.
Yeah, that was just a joke.
We were joking.
A little bit of courtroom humor.
Please do not joke in my courtroom. Well,
Your
it seems
Honor, I was just being silly.
I'm the only one who's allowed to be silly here. Stop. Well, it seems you're intent on more self-destruction. Let it be so then. Present whatever you think you have that can settle this decade-old enigma, if you're capable.
It's this. I'm sorry.
There we go.
Yeah! We figured it out, chat.
Shut up! There's a single piece of evidence that can clarify what really happened 10 years ago. The last will and testament of Lord Clint Van Zinks, his brother.
Ha! A wonderfully astute observation, I'm sure. That was very loud. I'm sorry, actually. But in case it had escaped your notice, that document was lost long ago.
That's right. It was.
This is right here.
Only.
No, I do not see it.
I have it right here. Discovered just moments ago.
See, it was in the sword that I presented. Yeah, my first guess was actually right. It was in the sword, so you shouldn't have penalized us.
Actually, Your Honor, the evidence I was referring to was in the other evidence I was presenting, so it's not my anyway.
Don't you Don't you actually me, boy. It's okay. I'm black. I can do that. Anyway, impossible. That can't be.
Everything that's happened comes back to this will. This document. Double spin is the key that will unlock the entire mystery. You do growling so well. It like astonishes me every time. It comes from somewhere.
I got that dog in me.
You really do. My brother Clint's last will and testament. Where did you find that?
In the sword, bitch, I keep saying.
It was rolled up like a blunt inside this.
Inside Kadama?
That
Like a
ultimate
blunt?
weapon Genshin Asogi obtained has lain undisturbed in the hilt of this sword all these years, just waiting for the right time to emerge and reveal the truth.
The signature and seal certainly look official. He's going through it.
My god, it's true. It's my brother's handwriting. There can be no mistake.
My brother Clint's handwriting.
My brother Clint's having. Ding, ding, ding! I forbid the contents of that document from being read out. Do you hear me? I strictly forbid it!
Object, my judge. You can't do that, actually. This document could explain everything.
That document could literally destroy the meaning of justice in this country. I demand that you hand it to me at once!
Why? What are you trying to hide? Could it be that you already know what's written on this page?
No, I don't know how to read. What are you implying? Ding. Court is adjourned with immediate effect. Clear the courtroom.
Everyone get out! Get the fuck out!
But get the fuck out!
Yes. Do
Oh my God,
that,
it's
my
dramatic ass.
lord. And you'll suffer a fatal blow as Lord Chief Justice. I'll make sure you suffer a fatal blow anyway.
What the fuck?
I beg your pardon.
I'll make sure it's fatal.
Get.
Don't
Get
make
your-
me use the remote again.
You being here, like, is more effective than the emote, honestly.
Good.
I beg your pardon. Forcibly ending a trial without good reason, and not any trial, a closed trial by order of Her Majesty the Queen. To defy the monarch's will is treason.
I knew it was coming.
Oh, we go in beast mode.
Lord Clifford Six really did pen a will that day. It's exactly as the young Japanese man said. Read it out now. We have a right to hear what's in that will. A right and a duty.
Well, well, my lord. It would rather appear as though proceedings aren't going to go quite as you'd hoped. You fools! Go ahead, Rinosuke. Read it. Prosecution gives its full support.
You
I'm an
mean it?
ally.
Very well then.
No, for God's sake.
Vibrating with.
No!
Oh, actually, Safi, do you want to voice the brother Clint?
His brother, Clint.
My brother Clint! I pen this, my last will and testament, in the final moments before my inevitable and willing death. The hour is 11 p.m., and I sit at my writing desk in my office. My good friend Asogi stands at my shoulder.
Gay.
He has expressed his intent to invoke the dying ritual of the duel, that I may depart this world with honor. An honor of which I am utterly undeserving. The Japanese are truly a merciful people. I, his brother Clint Van Zeeks, Lord of the Matter of the Van Zeeks estate, hereby confess to the following. I am the killer who has come to be known in society as the Professor, guilty of 4 counts of murder. Well, damn it, my voice cracked on the important part.
Oh.
You're all good.
I will not here discourse the corruption rife among the aristocracy, which is to me, as one of them, so apparent. However, 6 months ago, I took the life of a member of the House of the Lords at the heart of the depravity. A demon who habitually sacrificed the common man to further his own interests, abusing his position of power.
I just realized, you know how that CEO was killed recently? Anyway.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Topical. The law is impotent against such vile avarice. Only a fellow demon can rid society of this menace. Topical.
Yeah.
Puppy.
Ew, puppy. That demon was my quarry, upon whom I willingly set my great hound. But though I am a hunter of some experience, I am a poor felon, it seems. My guilt was at once recognized by another, and I became subject to his extortion. He held over me the threat of exposing my wicked crime to my beloved wife and brother.
Clint.
Barrick, actually.
Oh.
His brother Barrett.
His brother
My brother,
Barrick.
Clint.
Oh, hi, Eldridge.
Hi, Eldridge. You
Hi,
can,
Greg.
by
It's
process
me,
of elimination,
Sappy.
you may be able
Okay,
to guess
well.
who the third voice in this call is.
Yeah, I could have let him guess, but yeah, Modcast.
Modcast.
Hello, Eldridge. I hope you're doing well. I hope Chad's doing well tonight.
Yeah.
I'm here for their finale. Yep. Under that threat, I have done this man's bidding for months now, killing those he demanded I kill. Sibling? Of Sang or of Wildfire? I mean, Sang is back home, but I don't think they have a...
I mean, my brother
They
is at
only have an
home,
older
but
brother,
my brother
and I do
is
not have the voice of an older brother.
my brother has a very distinct older brother voice.
Your brother, not Clint.
My brother Clint, yes.
Oh my god.
If you have a brother, their name right now, it's not their name. Their name is now Clint. Congratulations.
Yeah. Your brother, Clint.
My brother,
Your brother,
Clint.
Clint. The
Everybody's
royal
brother,
brother Clint.
As I watched my former mentor perish before my eyes at the jaws of the hound I commanded, I realized that I had lost the last shred of decency within me, and sunk to the level of a wild beast. There is no path back to the light, be it I or my dear friend Asogi who dies this night. I am eternally damned. To my extortioner, male Strongheart, may you feel the jaws of the beast at your throat every time you swallow.
Damn.
God damn.
Raw line.
The royal the royal Clint. God, I'm new
So
pronoun dropped.
now we know. Yes, Clint Van Zieks, his brother, was a murderer. But somebody was directing him and naming his victims. His extortioner, Lord Male Strongheart. You! The one over there!
Eldridge, I would
British
never
silence.
say such a thing. I would never say such a thing. No way.
Eternally voiced. I hate it.
Me whenever I see
Ugh.
I hate it
Cosmo.
here. No, I don't.
Lord Strongheart, a moment ago, you claimed that what the court has just heard could destroy justice in this country. But you weren't trying to protect justice at all. All you were trying to do was conceal the secret of your true nature and the countless lives you've sacrificed up till now. British silence.
It just
Saying,
didn't
"Put
make
that
sense
mouse
to
away."
me. That the third victim, the former
What
Lord...
were they doing?
Sorry?
Well,
It's,
what were they
I,
doing?
I saw the mouse come in and I was like, Sang, you put that mouse
But-
away.
Buddy! First of all, my main guy is not on screen right now, so I would never Second of all, I'm too busy voice acting, so I'm locked in, as you would know.
Okay, we just can't ever be too sure. So.
But now Safi will seize my mouse, and so I have to be extra vigilant.
Oh, yeah.
I have 2 fucking snipers pointed at my forehead, essentially. Anyway. Stop whoring these men! I wouldn't need to whore them if they weren't built to- Anyway. That the
Whore the
third
men, it's
victim,
fine.
the former Lord Chief Justice, was my brother Clint's benefactor, and a man of lofty principles. As I said, Clint, my brother, had no possible reason to kill the man.
But you did, didn't you, Lord Strongheart? To eliminate the man who stood between you and the office you'd set your sights on. So you used your own hunting dog, Lord Clint Van Zeeks, to take him down. British silence.
Why the
ain't got
fuck are
shit
you
to say.
laughing, male Strongheart? Stop the fucking eye
What's
show
so
speed,
funny?
trying not to laugh.
Why are you laughing? My brother's kinda dead.
my brother's kinda.
Oh my god.
Ah. It had to be done. London's unsavory shadows are deep, and the arm of the law fails to reach their depths. Crime must be cut off at the roots, but the Lord Chief Justice at the time couldn't see that. He was weak. He was a beta cuck. Lofty principles, you say? Tantamount to cowardice, if you ask me. Which is why I took his place. In order to fight the crime he was allowing to spread like wildfire.
Like
Oh, shit.
what?
Like what?
First of all, with the beta cuck line, are you saying that he's an alpha male?
Yes. I am the Giga Chad alpha male. You are all simply beta cucks.
By murdering the man?
The Reaper. The Professor. The name makes no difference. As I've explained countless times already, it was all done for the furtherance of law and order, ding ding ding, in London. Objection! I love that stupid Law and Order bit.
Same. I like that bit. I liked your silence bit when it's a dot.
Yes!
Nationality silence.
I love the silence.
Or ethnicity silence.
Yeah. It's so fun going through and like editing the beginning streams of this because it's like trying to figure out the moment that those bits started. Like the woman bit didn't start for a while. It still happened in the first case. It like I think even in the first stream, I haven't gotten super far in it yet, but I'm amazed that it didn't happen like immediately.
To be fair, the whole bit of the woman is that we realized that only the female characters were transitioning into nothingness, and so it took a bit for us to make the connection and then the joke.
Yeah. Are you going to legitimize the murder of my father now too? Genshin Asogi. Well, that was unfortunate. I had fully intended to send him back to Japan, as we'd agreed.
Eldritch asks, British silence was stream 1, wasn't it? I believe that has been a consistent bit with Royal Wildfire.
Yeah. It wasn't consistent, but like it started off as ... and then eventually we were like, silence. This is the silence. Japanese silence. British silence. I don't believe you. It was you, wasn't it? You killed him! British silence. No. It wasn't me who took your father's life.
Then who?
On the night following his mock execution, I went to Lowgate Cemetery at 3 in the morning with Jigoku.
Judge Jigoku?
For what purpose? For gay purposes?
We went to the cemetery holding hands, buddy systems and all that.
Yes. It was foggy in the cemetery. We had to make sure we didn't lose each other. That was the only reason why we were holding hands, nothing else. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Shush. There
I
had
didn't
to
say
be.
anything.
There had to be a collaborator on the Japanese side to manage Asogi's treatment after his repatriation. Jigoku had fierce ambition. It made him easy to manipulate. 10 years ago, after he'd stood trial for the destruction of the witness stand, I had words with him. When I told him the position of Minister of Foreign Affairs could be him's, he couldn't agree fast enough. Seishiro, you fool. As you know, Asogi escaped the prison in a closed casket and was subsequently interred. We intended to dig him out of his grave before he ran out of air. But sadly, all did not go to plan. There was an unexpected visitor to the cemetery with his own ideas about digging up graves. A man who witnessed what nobody was supposed to see.
Enoch Drebber.
That
That's
weird...
kind of- I missed a couple of streams. I'm not exactly caught up, so
Oof.
He's a weird cyborg guy.
Very cool though. Very
we got cyborgs
steampunky.
here.
Yeah, he's awesome. I miss him.
He's like a
honestly.
little
He was
freak
fun to
guy.
voice.
He was like, I'm gonna make a bomb and blow up everyone here or something. Very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Like, I'm gonna kill every one of you.
Of course, I knew grave robbers frequented London's cemeteries. But that grave, on that particular night... Blast! If people find out the convict wasn't really executed, the scandal will rock the very foundations of the Empire. Oh, that was not Jigoku. I thought that was Jigoku. Oh well. Then what do we do? Shoot him, Mr. Jigoku. Shoot Asogi at once. He can't live now that this has happened. He has to go. What are you talking about? You had an agreement. You promised him he could return to Japan. Everything has changed now. If the truth got out because of this, both of us would be finished. Forever. Come on, Jigoku. Do it. Pull the trigger. Fucking shoot him. Do it. Do it. Right between the eyes. Do it.
Not him saying
Shoot!
shoot. Fucking Kobe
Shoot!
Bryant on the basketball court ass.
Shoot. Swish.
I can't believe Enoch didn't hear any of that.
For real.
What if Enoch
Also,
was just like
here's the
standing
thing.
there for like a good solid like 10 minutes while they were like, shoot him, Jigoku, do it! And Jigoku was like, I don't know if I can, shoot him, Jigoku,
Like,
do it!
I pretend I do not see it. I do not hear it.
Here's the thing. Why did Jigoku not just shoot Drebber? That's my
Mm.
question.
We
That-
might find out.
Mm.
Oh wait, you've already
No.
played the.
Yeah,
you
no,
already
the
played
thing
the
is,
game.
we never figure it out. Why did
Oh.
I think they could get
perhaps
away
something
with
that could be
they could better get away with shooting Genshin because he is technically already
Yeah.
like a dead man legally. But with Enoch, that would be just
Yeah.
like a whole other like
That would be just
thread,
straight
loose
up
thread,
murder.
yeah, to tie up, which would be rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jigoku shot Asogi from the shadows. The grave robber was so close the blood sprayed over his coat. He fled as fast as his legs would carry him. Then Jigoku and I put Asogi's body back in the grave from which he'd just emerged. When I later learned of the waxwork modeler's presence at the scene as well, I made her swear to two things. Never to remove the professor's mask, and never to speak of the events of that night. And with that, the secret was buried along with Asogi's corpse. So, now you know what really happened in Lowgate Cemetery that night.
That really cleared things up, thank you.
You're welcome. I do my best. collective silence. Interracial silence.
That's crazy. By the way, I did look up what Enoch Trevor looks like.
By the way,
and
interracial silence is what occurs when I say something cringe and my mods look at me.
That's so true. Yeah, I have seen Enoch before. I didn't know his name or anything about him, but this design, it fucks. Like,
Yeah,
he's awesome.
the white hair and the dark clothing, like this is one of my favorite designs in the entire game, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I gotta get to know more about this dude
Hell yeah.
or person. It's kind of giving androgynous.
Yeah.
I respect
Truly.
it.
Unfortunately, the only gender fuckery in the Great Ace Attorney that's like canon is Susato Ryutaro thing, but that's what
Well-
headcanons are for, baby!
Yeah.
It was Jigoku, your Japanese acquaintance, who killed Asogi in the end, you see. He claimed to be the man's friend, but when push came to shove, he pulled the trigger.
When push came to shove and I was right in his face and I said, shoot! Really dramatically that one time.
When push came to shove, came to me
Shoot.
talking as the little devil on his shoulder. Japanese silence.
Just before Mr. Jigoku left the courtroom earlier, he said that the assassin exchange proposal was a demand from his British counterpart, not a request.
So you coerced him too, using what happened in the graveyard. By that time, Jigoku was the Minister of Foreign Affairs, negotiating international treaties with Britain. You can imagine what would have happened if it came to light he'd murdered a compatriot 10 years earlier. He would have lost everything. I merely reminded him of that. How do you sleep at night? With a comfy little duvet
He's
and a
demonstrating for us.
goose-down
See, this is how he
pillow?
sleeps at night.
And a little question.
This is how I sleep at night.
See, that's why his eyes are closed. He's not
Watch.
saying anything. Like, that's how he sleeps.
How
Look
do
at
you
this.
How do you sleep at night, you ask? Let me show you.
Your Honor, wake the fuck up.
Hello? I'm here. Sorry, I got too into character. Anyway. These past 10 years, I fought tirelessly with the darker recesses of London's criminal underworld, minus that little nap I just took. That was Tyre. And I've used whatever means necessary to ensure that justice prevails and law and order, ding ding ding, reign supreme.
That couldn't be further from the truth. The fact is, you haven't fought crime at.
How?
I think
Dare
last time
you.
also I was like, I mean, like I get your like,
Yeah.
emotional point, Rinosuke, but
I saved Clint Van Zeeks from dishonor in his death. Actually, that's what my dad did. Whilst behind the scenes, you systematically buried anyone who stood in your way. And then, you made my father take the blame. It was unavoidable. It was the only way to protect our justice system and public order. Let's not forget the others you had killed as well. Setting the defendant up as the Reaper to cover up the truth behind the murders of countless more. That's enough! Do you have any idea of the conniving that led to the acquittals of those wretched criminals? We have to fight fire with fire! Our courts can't function without a Reaper! Can't you see all I've done for this country? This has been my struggle! You've done nothing! Shut your ass
objection, Your
up!
Honor, you ain't done shit.
Objection, Your Honor! Shut your white ass up! It's Lord Van Zeeks here who worked tirelessly and justly in court while enduring the disgrace of the Reaper name!
And Inspector Gregson, fraught with anguish for having sullied his hands through a desire to do the right thing. Not to mention Genshin Asogi, who risked his life going in pursuit of the truth you tried to hide. No, the darker recesses of London's underworld were largely filled by you!
You little. When will you get it through your thick skulls that it was all for queen and country? I'm tiring of that excuse. You consistently twisted the truth for bargaining power to make others do your bidding. Nothing more. British silence. British molding.
People who willingly twist the truth and coerce others have no right to call themselves part of the judiciary. Doublespin, I strongly suggest you don't ever get my good friend Justice's name out of your mouth again.
Nice.
He's still going.
Fuck.
Oh my god, hydrate.
I'm gonna take a sip after that.
I'm killing her with these screams,
The man
but
is frozen.
take care of yourself.
Oh, the clapping!
Here we go.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody, let's do a big clap.
Everybody clap your hands.
Well, well, well. Dear me, my good fellows, dear me! A well-deserved round of applause, I think, for a quite marvelous performance.
What are you talking about?
Those delightfully grave expressions, that beautifully pronounced Queen's English. Really, our friends from the Far East are quite the picture of industriousness. You fraud! Keep your mockery! Please don't misunderstand. It really is exactly as you've both said.
Good face. What are you trying to say?
I have occupied the darker recesses of London's underworld and... how did you put it? Done nothing. I confess it's a little embarrassing to have it pointed out quite so starkly, but yes. I really have done nothing. Which means I can be indicted for nothing. No,
What?
it's true. Personally, I have committed no crime. I've merely been surrounded by fools who have acted very rashly indeed.
Shut that shit.
You actually, you can't get away with that. You consistently preyed on people's weaknesses.
And what? Threaten them? Are you sure it wasn't just bargaining?
Look at us both crouched as hell.
I would like to address all the good lords, ladies, and gentlemen of the judiciary here present. You all know of these darker recesses in our great capital, and deep down I believe you also know that to fight those who dwell there requires at least some of us to occupy the darkness ourselves.
Japanese silence.
Oh. So let me appeal to your good sense now. Consider the situation with me. Consider the following. If this catalogue of horrifying revelations were to become common knowledge among the 6 million inhabitants of London, what might happen? To learn that the infamous murderer of royals and nobles was a respected member of the aristocracy himself. That evidence was fabricated in the scapegoat's trial amid secret negotiations with prosecutors to effect a jailbreak. That the Reaper of the Bailey was an organized group of assassins managed by a Scotland Yard inspector. And finally, that it was all masterminded by the Lord Chief Justice himself. If the general public of Britain knew the truth, all faith in the police and the prosecutor's office would be completely lost, without doubt.
You're
Fine by me.
Acan.
Like, what's the problem here?
public order in the capital world would completely break down. We'd be cast back to the lawless days of the last century.
Promise?
Is that a promise? Precisely. As it was 100 years ago, when 1 in 10 of the population were criminals. think what we've accomplished since then. A public policing force, a comprehensive set of laws. And if we want to continue to protect this new era of law and order, ding ding ding,
Ding, ding, ding.
I say again, we must at times occupy the darkness ourselves. We have successfully identified and apprehended the man responsible for taking Inspector Gregson's life. That is all that was expected of this trial. All these other matters that have been discussed will be eliminated from the minutes of these proceedings, in the interest of preserving law and order. Ding, ding, ding! And to and to protect Her Majesty the Queen, of course. Well, my lords, ladies, gentlemen, bitches, bros, and non-binary hoes, what say you?
At least he's inclusive.
Yes, I'm an ally like that.
As one of his bitches, I think he has a point. The things Lord Strongheart has done are quite unforgivable.
But on the other hand, isn't it our duty to maintain law and order, ding ding, in the capital? You can't deny that the Third Reaper over the years have done wonders for the crime rate. Fear is great for staving off crime.
Realistic crowd dialogue.
Strong heart, strong heart.
Strong heart. Strong heart.
Are you hearing this?
You hear this shit, Susanna?
Are you hearing this shit, Susanna?
I don't know if that's how it was for you, Safi, but for me, we said that at literally the exact same time.
Yeah, me too on my end.
Yeah!
We're on that brain cell.
Let's
Let's
go!
go. Oh my god! No way!
We are all three the same people. Oh.
Oh god. Did we both say, oh, this is crazy. The mod situation is crazy.
Ugh. Truly, the mods, we've just mitosised. Anyways.
True. Anyway.
This is the will of the British judiciary?
He actually took a drink.
I
Hooray!
need a drink.
Like, damn, I need a drink after this. For your rousing response, friends, I express my heartfelt gratitude. Therefore, in accordance with the overwhelming wishes of the court, the record shall be erased.
You have to respect the man's ability to turn a situation to his favor. Lord Strongheart really is a master of manipulation.
You know what they say, manipulate, mansplain, male wife.
Speaking of male wife,
You've conclusively proven his guilt. Yet he still managed to evade justice. I just don't know what we could do.
Ryunosuke.
it looks like the trial really is gonna come to an end now. I'm almost out of options, I think. There's really only one path left open for me. I'm gonna use evidence. It would be really cool if I could raise an objection and be like, actually, Your Honor, as I know only too well, the only thing that carries any weight in court is evidence. Also, Seno subscribed for Team Tier 1. Hello, thank you. Hello, Seno.
Hello, Seno, hello, Seno, hello, Seno.
Also, Seno, since you are subscribed, feel free to check out the new emotes. We have new emotes. I'm going to put one in chat.
Yeah,
oh,
we
shit,
have
I
wonderful new
skipped through.
emotes such as
And
also
hunt. I like that Safi.
And we swim.
Honestly, the swimming one is just
and not to mention
it is an emote that is in like the stream visually, so I just
oh
added
wait,
it.
there's more.
But it's
Hell
not
yeah.
Seno putting in like
And
7 hunts.
We've got cook.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
I'm gonna be using that cook emote so much.
Hell yeah.
Me too. For moments
You
when
promised? You promised?
Yes. We
Okay.
promise.
we
Mr. Naruhato, what
I'm
evidence
kidding,
is that
I'm kidding.
used?
I will also be using it a lot because Sang cooks quite frequently.
Yes!
It's time.
Yes! I
It's
love being
time.
validated.
Yeah.
yes,
time for
Mr.
the
Schultz
man.
asked if you had that. I know that you two are cooking in the Discord by making Pokemon fan teams. I can't wait to see the teams you'll
Yeah.
make for like Herlock Sholmes and like Barrick and Iris and whatnot. Because he gonna have a bunny on his team. He gonna have a bunny.
For me,
Guys, you are not ready for the shit that I have put into Sholmes and Van Zix's teams. Oh my god.
Let's freaking go.
I'm
Oh my
releasing
God.
them like one at a time, one every day, so that people have the time to like read it and look at it and see what's happening. But like, ooh, guys,
I can't wait. I'm still like halfway through my fucking Kazuma team. I will get to yours soon. It might have to be tomorrow, but
Yeah, that's fair.
but I'm excited.
yes. If you are also a Pokemon nerd and you like the Great Ace Attorney, you should join the Sangang Discord.
I think everyone here is part of the Discord, but if you like the Great Ace Attorney and if you like Pokemon, have I got a gamer room for you? That's where we post
Woo!
honors.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
This is where we yap to the very limits of the non-Discord Nitro character limit.
Yeah.
We've exposed all of Lord Strongheart's wrongdoing now. I've no doubt that Mr. Sholmes has already deduced exactly how the truth would unfurl. So I think it must be time for the great detective to take center stage, don't you?
God, finally.
Ventra.
Yes, absolutely. Let's take the hair by the ears then and heave.
I love you, Susato. Alright, here goes. Heave!
Ow, 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 ow! My dear fellows, must I remind you every time, a gentle tug will suffice.
Mr. Sholmes!
You're looking in quite the wrong direction, Mr. Naruhodo. Because I'm over here.
Mr. Naruhodo,
Surprise!
it's Mr. Sholmes!
Let's
Oh my god, the way his hip sways when he walks!
Oh,
Buddy!
God!
I hate to see you go,
Wildfire,
but I
are you
love to
okay?
watch you leave.
Are you, do you need help?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh god.
Also, wait, why is he transparent?
You'll figure it
For no
out.
reason.
Don't worry. We'll know.
Okay.
This, and
Okay.
for context, this is the first time we see this happening, so it is a surprise to everyone why this is happening.
Yeah. We're like, what the fuck? Is he a ghost? Oh. I wasn't expecting you back, Sholmes. Oh my god. Oh right, the best animation is coming up, guys. I forgot. Delighted to be here again, Lord Strongheart. Dink, dink, dink. What is the meaning of this? Bailiff, seize him. Put that man in irons. This is a closed court. You've been warned once already, man.
Holy shit! What the? We can't get a hold of him, my lord! We just go right through him!
Oh, this is hilarious. Oh my
The-
god, he's just like
just doing a
shimmying
little
through them.
dance.
Oh, I
Yes!
love it.
He doesn't
I
really
love this
shimmy.
little dance! Ah! Oh, go away, boy, go! I'm afraid your efforts are wasted. You see, the great detective you see before you is composed entirely of light and shadow. An image, if you will. Goodbye.
Oh, bye.
Hello.
Oh,
Mr. Naruhodo, I must congratulate you on your fine deductions.
Mr. Sholmes, what on earth is...
Are you familiar, I wonder, with the invention known as the telephone?
Well, yes. I hear some public telephones have been installed recently in Tokyo.
The sound of the speaker's
Oh.
voice is converted to an electrical signal and is transmitted instantly to another place.
Quite. Sounds are transmitted, so could not images keep them company? I'm mused. Iris and I did some modest experimentation to develop such a device specifically for this very day.
Modest experimentation, Mr. Sholmes. What a modest description.
And, somewhat incidentally, I thought we might just as well transmit an entire seed.
Somewhat incidentally, Mr. Sholmes, now you're just being immodest.
I forgot about Manzeek's having a breakdown.
There's a witch in the courtroom! What kind of sorcery?
Oh my lord.
I have to collect myself. Oh. Do you mean to say you're not actually here? Sholmes? Ah, I knew my trusty partner would have no trouble grasping the concept.
Except he's grasping the stand to steady himself after your shock arrival.
Poor father.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
I would have hoped he might have been forewarned. Being the great detective's great partner and all.
Leave my courtroom at once. Get out! Or I swear to you. Dear me. You, on the other hand, Lord Strongheart, appear to have a very poor grasp of the situation.
Baby, I'm not even here. I'm just a hallucination.
Allow me to reiterate. I am not here. I am simply a hallucination, which would, I hope, lead naturally to one asking, where exactly are you? The very question I was awaiting! I am at present enjoying the air in a rather splendid garden.
A garden?
Not just any garden, you understand. A garden at Buckingham Palace. What? You can't be. Buckingham Palace?
What's Buckingham Palace, Mr. Zato? I've never heard of it.
Do you ever read the fucking news, Mr. Naruto?
That was a
No.
that was a bit much.
No, it's
Anyway, Mr.
scary.
Sholmes, is Iris with you there? That was really mean. I don't know why she
Ah.
was so mean.
She's had enough of his shit. Ah, well now. Iris is currently enjoying some tea with Her Majesty.
Her Majesty?
Not just any Her Majesty, you understand. Her Majesty, the Queen of the British Empire. What? What?
What on earth is this all about?
Buckingham Palace is Her Majesty the Queen's residence in London, Mr. Naruto.
Dink! Order! Order in court! I demand immediate silence! Her Majesty the Queen? You can't be! I mean, no! This is some sort of unforgivably distasteful trickery by a third-rate detective, that's all! Unforgivably distasteful trickery? What an apt description. A closed court session attended by elite members of the judiciary is a rare event. I presume that Her Majesty will be more than a little curious about the proceedings. So, I decided to show her everything, from start to finish.
Huh? You showed her?
Indeed. By dint of Herlock Sholmes' remote cinematograph. You meddling...
There's a fucking witch in the courtroom! This is some kind of nightmare!
Ooh.
Boo! Just as I appear to be standing before you, regaling you with talk of my latest invention. No doubt you've inferred that the reverse is also true. You don't mean
We're gone. Whoosh.
Her Majesty... Whoosh, they're gone. Her Majesty has seen and heard every moment of the proceedings. Oh, sorry. I assumed there would be no objection. After all, every trial in this country is conducted under the auspices of Her Majesty, as you know. You...
God, you in 4K, dude.
I confess I am quite impatient to hear Her Majesty's opinion.
Live Sholmes reaction.
Live Queen Victoria reaction. About the unforgivably distasteful trickery in which you've been engaged over the past 10 years. No! I was merely...
Oh, so sorry to keep you all waiting. Vicky and I had so much to talk about.
There's another witch in the courtroom!
They're multiplying! I'm ruining my voice by doing this, by the way. Iris, there you are! I thought she had a Glock for a second.
In fact, I have a little message
She
here from
should.
Her
She should have had
Majesty.
one.
A message.
Oh,
And then she shoots him. That's the message.
Yes. I've got a little message for Her Majesty! Bang! Well then, if everyone is sitting comfortably... Forthwith and with me...
Wow, Sholmes, your voice is really impressive.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, sorry, I just had to do that. Forthwith and with immediate effect, all authority previously afforded to male Strongheart is hereby revoked forevermore. Oh, wait, hold on. There you go.
Nice.
Furthermore, he will be prosecuted for crimes against his country in a public trial by jury in the coming days.
Public trial. Ooh, tomato, tomato.
Everyone get your tomatoes ready. So, it seems Her Majesty doesn't believe we need to fight fire with fire. Justice in this country needn't be administered from the shadows at all. Pretty Smolding.
Male Strongheart.
What?
Whoa. The darkness you fostered to conceal your despicable actions these last 10 years, despicable thee, is a thing of the past now. After today, your brand of law and order has
Ding,
no future.
ding, ding.
Because no longer are you the Lord Chief Justice. Double spin. In the eyes of the law and of Her Majesty the Queen, you are nothing but a stanky-ass criminal. Look at them posing like they're fucking...
compared to everyone.
She can barely like reach the
Adjourned.
stand. Oh my god.
Adjourned! Court
Crashing
is
loud.
adjourned!
So no head?
Ugh. Oh,
Super guilty.
mega guilty.
Love this cutscene. The
Me
scales tilt
too.
like all the way up and then fucking catches on fire.
Ah!
At first I thought like
Oh,
when
wait,
I watched
hold on.
this. Oh. Boom.
Charizard, use Fire Blast!
Oh, that was top tier wildfire.
Thank you.
Like all your screams. Please hydrate. Now
Yeah,
that-
I'm doing that right now.
Burn his ass crispy. Look at him.
Yeah.
There is
Done
much
for.
love in
Damn,
chat
now he really
for
do look like that.
Wildfire right now.
Oh, hello?
Yeah,
Yippee!
because of your voice acting.
Yay! I love voice acting. It's so fun. Anyway, now he really do look like that staggy ass criminal. Take a shower, brother. Oh wait, I have to sound hollow and dead inside. Let's go. Lord Clint Van Zeeks left a will in which he confessed to everything. When those words came out of Asogi's mouth, it deranged me completely. I knew I must do anything and everything in my power to contain the situation.
He's so attractive like this. I'm just gonna like be
What
the first one to
fuck?
say it. Like
That's your thought right now?
it's just like listen, he's like beaten up and he's like there's like
Listen.
hair like untussled.
Sang just likes to see a prim and put together man just unravel at the seams.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh my fucking god. I put like 5 Kirby turn their
I
back
know.
on you
I
in
saw
chat
every
because
one of
I
them.
speak for all of us when I say those.
But I couldn't find the damn document. I searched his cell, but it wasn't there. Which precipitated the jailbreak plot, I presume.
What do you mean?
The witch is still here! British silence.
The need to obtain that will was all-consuming. I was sure that if I facilitated Asogi's escape, he would emerge with the will somewhere on his person. But despite searching his limp body in the cemetery that night, it still eluded me. It never even crossed my mind that it was concealed in the sword's hilt.
That was a really well-timed subscription. Oh my god. You guys need to watch the
You're so
VOD
right.
because of the
Hi,
timing of
Roses.
that subscription. Thank you, Radiant Roses, for subscribing with Prime.
Yippee! Also, I could not be Van Zeeks right now. If I am right next to the motherfucker that killed my family and like blackmailed and extorted them, I'm immediately decking them in the face. I do not care.
What pains me now is that my brother, Clint, left this world without a word to me. I'm sorry, Lord. The live Chrom's reaction. I'm sorry, Lord Van Zeeks.
In point of fact, I think perhaps that isn't the case.
I'm sorry?
You got clipped, Wildfire. Oh my
Yo.
gosh.
How can that be?
There's a Senna put a clip in chat.
Oh,
I
wait.
imagine of your final
I want to
Stronghold
watch it.
stream.
I want to watch it. I'm gonna watch it right now.
Yip.
Yippee.
I get clipped.
Yay!
Fucking catches on fire. At first I thought like when I watched this,
I'll probably give it a watch after
boom.
stream is done. Oh, hello, stream chat. Oh, the clip. It's in stream chat too. Hello.
Sorry, your very good like in character scream was interrupted a little at the end by my my bit, but good
Oh
clip.
no.
Sometimes the bit is worth it.
There is
His
more
brother
to
has
his
such a
last
dumb name.
will
I'm
and
glad he's dead.
testament.
Oh shit! Don't
His
let
brother
Barrack hear you
Clint.
say that.
No way.
What?
You get to yap more. Clinton turns.
As I confront the prospect of my demise, I feel bitter regret for my younger brother, Barrack.
Clint. Oh.
Barrack, you have always looked up to me, and now you follow in my footsteps to become a prosecutor. It is my fervent wish that my unspeakable deeds should not hinder your advancement. I ask not for understanding, for none can understand my depravity. I ask only for forgiveness.
Asogi is a fine detective and a hunter worthy of respect. He has agreed to honor my final 2 wishes. The first is that this document survives. The second, I cannot commit to paper. I have confessed my sins to my wife, Clint. May she find resolution in my death. With my eternal gratitude to my Japanese friend, Clint, I rest my quill. Clint, my brother.
That was a very confusing
Clint's
letter in all cases. Oh. My brother Clint.
Oh, little buddy.
Everyone
It's
closed
okay,
their
little
eyes
bro.
except for Ryunosuke and Kazuma.
I also don't close my eyes. I'm asleep.
Everyone is so mean to
Courtroom
me.
nap hour.
Male Strongheart. You colluded
What do
with
you want
Saishiro
now?
Jigoku in a criminal plot so immense it spanned the oceans, and you cold-heartedly murdered all those who knew the truth about what happened 10 years ago.
But why did you set about that now, a whole decade later?
British silence. To ascend to the very peak.
It was supposed to be peak.
Royal Wildfire, you have a person of
could have been
interest in
peak.
chat for you.
Hello? May I help
Go
you?
look.
You might not know who I am, but you might be able to guess.
It's Safihi!
Pee!
Hello, Pihi! This is so nice.
I love the just before I knew who it was, I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Hi, Sang. Period.
Yeah.
Hi, Pihi.
Hi,
Period.
Sang.
I sang." Oh yeah, now you're here to listen to us do British accents.
Yeah!
Probably badly.
Yay,
Oh,
Pihi's
those two.
actually here for British. Oh, it's Christmas, so
It's
Pihi
Christmas.
actually yelled for Sang.
Christmas?
Yes! I love being
Yeah.
treated.
Hooray!
British
British accents. We're trying our best.
Is Petey not British?
No, she is.
She's
Yeah,
she's the
that's why I
only
was-
British viewer on my channel, as far
Or
as I know.
token
That we
Brit
know of.
Yes.
that we know of.
It's
That
so
we know of.
frightening. That's the truth. There could be British people and
That-
we don't even know it.
That we know of. I stare. He's like, I didn't get to say that.
Oh no!
Fuck
I
you.
thought you said it. Sorry.
No.
These last 10 years made me realize being the Lord Chief Justice wasn't enough. Short of becoming Her Majesty's Attorney General, I could have no real power to effect the changes needed in this country. And for that promotion, I needed to ensure no remnants of the past remained. Holy shit, Five Nights at Freddy's remnant. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
They got
How-
FNAF and Meiji Japan. That's crazy.
The bite of 80s. We've all heard of the bite of 87. Now get ready for the resurrection and killing again of a man of 1892.
Was that
The
the
bite of,
was that the
The
assassination
bite of
exchange of 87?
1897.
the bite of 87?
How could you?
5 slumbers at Sensei's. He says. That's crazy.
God damn it.
Oh. I like everything to run smoothly, in the exact manner that I prescribe, like a well-oiled machine. And I was just a step away.
I'm just a step away from beating your ass, and for your ambition to succeed.
Do it, Van Zeeks. Do it.
Did
Get
you
him.
even, you, the girl watching
his
this,
ass.
did you even bother to count the number of brilliant people you had killed?
White on white crime. Let's go.
Let's go.
British silence. I can't count either.
Mr. Reaper, are you not forgetting something? He did the nerd point.
Mr. Reaper, are you not forgetting something?
That was, such as?
You very much adopted your usual prosecutor-like demeanor in the proceedings now. But the reality of the situation is that you are the defendant in this trial.
Shut up.
That always gets me.
Fun fact, I actually, while I was trying to make like the Great Ace Attorney Pokemon AU teams, I was like scouring through the wiki and I was looking through the transcripts actually of episodes, and I was looking through the transcript of literally like where we are right now, and that's how I was able to do the sound effect
Oh,
so
wow.
quickly. Because usually it takes a little bit, but I remembered that this was here, and I was like, I'm ready.
Nice.
However, the presiding judge would appear to have fallen from the bench, as it were.
Yeah!
May I suggest, therefore, that we entrust the final adjudication to an old friend?
Holy shit, it's
My
Santa Claus.
lord.
Santa Claus.
Dude, it's fucking Christmas and Santa's here.
As a member of the judiciary, I have been following the proceedings from the gallery. And I must say, I shan't ever forget the extraordinary battle between good and evil that I witnessed here today. Dink!
Oh wait, no. Sorry, wrong thing. Boink. There we go.
That was really good. Like, that wasn't a sound effect?
No.
Oh my god.
My-
You are good at this.
They're just built
My
different.
voice is weird and awesome.
It is awesome.
Yippee! Oh wait, we have a whole thing for that. Wait. Yippee! There we go.
The darkness that has blighted justice in our land these past 10 years has at last been dispelled. Thanks, in no small part, to the efforts of a bright young star from the east. Defense Counsel Naruhodo,
Yes, my lord?
on behalf of everyone here present in the Old Bailey, I give you my heartfelt thanks.
You're too kind, my lord.
The first time I faced you in court, just under a year ago now, I hate the faintest of intimidations. That if British justice, so warped and twisted over its long history, was finally to know change, this might just be the man to do it.
What?
But at the time, I wouldn't allow myself to acknowledge the
Me?
possibility. I couldn't overcome my hatred of the Japanese after the circumstances of my brother Clint's death.
Oh my god, he said Japanese and not Nipponese?
Mr.
Character development.
Naruhodo,
The bar is on the ground.
allow me to apologize for countless discourtesies on my part. You are a lawyer of boundless talent.
Oh my gosh, okay, the bar is above the ground now. We did it, we beat
No
racism.
offense,
yay.
thanks. I'm for joshing out so hard right now.
Racism arc over.
When I first arrived in Great Britain, I was literally a nobody. Certainly not a lawyer. The truth is, my fortunes have entirely been made by the miraculous people I've met. Such as my best friend, Kazuma Sogi, who led me here to Britain in the first place. My loyal and ever-patient judicial assistant, Mrs. Zato, who helped me study to become a lawyer. The brilliant Lord Van Ziegt, who never failed to challenge his Nipponese rival. And not to
Just
mention,
don't pass that.
the exceptional master of logic and reasoning, who showed me the true art of deduction, Mr. Sholmes. Oh, witch!
He's still surprised.
Jump scared! Ah!
Saving the best for
Jump
last,
scare.
Mr. Naruhodo. What a relief.
I'm well aware that without all these people's help and support, I wouldn't be where I am today. The truth is a guiding light that always leads to happiness. Anyway. I've
Are you
lived by
sure
that
about
principle
that?
for a long time now. Oh, yeah, the same exact happened last time we played. He
Yeah,
said it,
you
and then I was
literally
like,
did
I
the
disagree.
exact
But
same
the
thing.
way he's saying it is,
I-
that's what he used to
Actually,
believe.
the stream, and I saw that coming. Like, I said, "Are you sure about that?" Like, jokingly, and then you
Every time.
you forgot. No.
See,
He
the problem
forgot.
is that he doesn't say this in quotes. Because if he said it in quotes, I was like, oh, this is like a saying. It's not it's not a statement. But anyway.
Or consider simply press the A button.
I've lived by that principle for a long time now. But actually, it's not true.
Actually.
The truth can also cause great pain. Sometimes even leave people on the brink of despair.
And for that reason, there are those who feel the need to hide the truth, who do it instinctively, even.
But as soon
Like
as we
me.
allow our eyes to settle on something other than the truth,
The darkness takes hold.
and from there it grows, until eventually it makes us blind to the guiding light of the truth altogether. So that's why it's my belief that we must all great Ace Attorney Chronicles 2 resolve never to avert our eyes from what is just and true. Slappity.
One final slappity for the road.
So that we can continue to walk the straight and narrow path ahead.
I'm proud of you, partner.
It's almost just mugging out. That's
This is good for him.
what- or mogging. Is that what the kids
It's
say
mogging,
these days?
yes.
I don't know. He looks pretty good here.
I don't know. He looks good all the time. Anyway.
Oh,
Well.
stand up.
Well.
Stand
No!
up.
I'm good. Well, I must excuse myself now. But before I go, Mr. Naruhodo, let me compliment you on your grand opus.
What?
Without your beautifully composed case against Lord Strongheart, Her Majesty would have been unable to act. Thanks to you and your fellows, the haunting undertones corrupting British's justice system, Britain's justice system have been, they're gone.
Yeah, I get it. Thank you very much.
I closed my eyes
Forget
to
it,
like
Holmes.
shake away the bullshit of mispronouncing that. I'm like, whatever. So, until our paths cross again somewhere.
If I do not see the witch will not hurt me. Ah!
He's like, peace out. Love it.
My final message. Change
Change
the world. Goodbye. Bloom, bling.
You also did that really well. What the hell?
What can I say? I listen to things for long enough and my brain can accurately recreate them to varying degrees of success. Well then. It would appear that this long trial has finally come to an end.
My apologies for the anxiety caused, my lord.
Think nothing of it. I'm quite sure we shall meet again here in the courtroom before long. Prosecutor Barak von Zooks. Douche! In conclusion of these proceedings, I hereby declare the defendant, Barak von Zooks, not guilty! Fireworks and confetti! Yippee!
Fireworks. Can we have an
He's
F in
free.
chat for Capita, who is going through a cycle of hell with ads?
Oh no, add hell. No.
L. That is all. Court is adjourned. Dunk.
Yay!
Oh, I forgot about the other one. There we go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's today! The 4th of November!
Ah, yes, totally.
Yeah.
The 4th of November.
It really is the 4th of November. But did I sacrifice too much?
Mr. Naruhodo, I really must congratulate you. It was truly splendid performance. Honestly, I
Truly a
couldn't be
great Ace
happier for
Attorney
you.
Chronicles. Sorry.
Oh, thank you very much. But I really couldn't have done it without you at my side through it all, Miss Susato.
Oh. Your kind words mean so much to me.
It really was a very splendid Ace Attorney show, that Naruhodo. I'd have thought you'd been smiling from ear to ear, but you look rather glum.
That's because I know the game is ending soon.
Well, of course I'm
What?
delighted about the verdict. But
Dane, what are you talking about?
anyway, in exposing the truth, I'm afraid I've caused my client a great deal of pain. I'm really not sure that's what a lawyer ought to be doing.
Oh well, in that case. I'm quite sure that when you see Lord Van Zeek's smiling face, everything will be much better.
I'm going to find that witch one day.
Miss Susato, everything seems worse. He has a face like thunder.
Oh dear, I really shouldn't have presumed.
Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, yeah?
Almost again. I'm going through this again. For a year ago now, since I first encountered you here in this very courtroom. For you to have risen to the level of excellence you demonstrated today. Well, it's quite remarkable.
But I exposed the most unpalatable truth you could ever have imagined in court today. I feel as though I've robbed you of something you've held so dear.
What was it he said? To fight those who dwell in the darkness requires at least some of us to occupy the darkness ourselves. But that was just the feeble excuse of a coward. Only those with a steadfast eye for the truth have what it takes to fight the dark forces of crime. You made fine work of establishing that fact in court today.
Oh. Well, gomenasai? Arigato, actually. Sorry.
What magnanimous words! I'm quite sure that Kazuma-sama would have a great big smile on his face at this very moment if he were here.
Kazuma.
I am actively frowning.
Miss Susato? There's another face like thunder here.
Oh my! And he really was here.
Lord Van Zeeks. Allow me to congratulate you on your acquittal.
Congratulate me, or curse me. You failed to bring down the Reaper.
Well, you don't have to rub it in. But I owe you an apology.
No, it is I who should apologize. Your father, Genshin. If I had been stronger, then perhaps. I made an unforgivable error of judgment. I can offer no excuse.
Did you almost just say your father, Clint?
I didn't. I said no
Whatever.
such thing.
My father, your father, Genshin Impact.
I feel like that would have been worse. And I can offer no forgiveness for the Clint line or the Genshin Impact line. That said, I suppose you fought for justice and the truth. For that, at least, I can't withhold respect.
Your words mean more to me than you could know. I will hold them dear. Right here.
Kazuma-sama!
Japanese silence. I must say, there's one thing that's still bothering me.
What's that?
The will that Lord Clint Van Zeeks wrote before his duel with my father.
Oh shit.
Hell
Isodi is a
yeah.
fine detective, and a hunter worthy of respect. He has agreed to honor my final two wishes. The first is that this document survives. The second, I cannot commit to paper. We read this, or Susato read this. I
Yeah.
have confessed my sins to my wife. May she find resolution in my death. With my eternal gratitude to my Japanese friend, I rest my quill. Clint Van Zeeks, his brother.
What can the second of his final wishes have been? Why did he sign it Clint Van Zeeks' his brother?
That your
Weird.
father agreed to honor, you mean?
I think, perhaps,
Yep.
I might be able to shed some light on that.
What?
Father!
It was 10 years ago, as you know. The day before the execution was scheduled. I went to the prison to say my farewells to Genshin Impact.
See, now you're doing
Not
it.
you
See,
two.
it's funny.
Not you two! Professor Mikitoba, why? Why aren't you putting up more of a fight, Genshin? If you'd only agree to it, Seishiro and I would gladly petition the government.
Kapita says, I wish Genshin Impact was executed. Me too, bestie.
Same.
Real. We've been through this already. You don't need to worry about me. Anyway, Eugen, I have a favor to ask of you. Sorry, I've been gentrified. Something of great
No.
importance. You're one of my greatest friends, Genshin. Whatever it is, consider it done. Japanese silence. I'm going to tell you an address. I need you to go there at once, in secret and telling no one. You should find a lady of the gentry in hiding there.
Hold on.
Hold
Okay.
on.
Find detective. He's going to alter my last two wishes. The second. Okay. I cannot commit to paper.
Yeah,
Alright.
we know.
Mhm.
We know.
Did you read the line? Sorry.
I did already say this. A lady of the gentry. She's not in a good way, and she's with child. The birth is imminent.
With child.
She is with child. I know that's like a correct way to say it, but it feels
Yeah,
so
but
weird. It's like, just
it
say
feels-
she's pregnant.
Yeah, it seems like internet talk. Like
Yeah.
talking with friend.
I'm with a friend.
I
am
was
with
child once.
As a medical man, I'd like you to attend to her. Please. You're her only hope. Eugen 1, Kenobi. I don't understand that reference, but by any chance, is the child yours, Genshin? Don't be daft!
Okay, I'm just asking.
It's a favor that was asked of me by a man I knew, as his dying wish. My goodness! I swore to the man that I would help, that I would do whatever I could for his wife and his unborn child. But if something should happen to me, I need to ask you the same favor. You're the only person I know that I can truly rely on. What did you say? If something should happen to you? Tomorrow night, you're going to be... to be...
In retrospect, this is really funny.
What do you mean,
Because
if
he's
you
literally
die?
talking to a man before his execution. He's like, by the way, just in case something happens to me, I want you to do this. And Mikito's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Just in
something's gonna
case.
happen to you, alright, buddy.
Mm. You never know, though, do you? What life will bring. Japanese silence. Sounds fake, but okay. Tell me the address. I'll head there at once, with Seishiro and... No, not with him. Pardon? Look at his eyes! He's like, oh? He's like, excuse me? This is a favor I'm asking of you, and only you, Eugen. Japanese silence. Right, I see. Very well then. Alright, Dan. That very night, I caught a train from Paddington Bear to Dartmoor in Devon. Found the old house. In the middle of nowhere it was. An old hunting hound lay asleep on the grounds. Balmung.
I know this bitch has pink hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The poor woman was on the floor at the back of a darkened room. She was in mortal danger. I broke her waters to precipitate the labor before she weakened further, but it was a torturous birth. I did everything humanly possible for her and her child.
Damn you, Clint, and your big ass head jeans. Sorry.
What?
Maybe not the best time. Baby sounds.
Baby. And in the end, I was lucky enough to welcome a new life into the world. But tragically, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away, you know. My efforts to save the mother's life were in vain. I held the healthy newborn girl in my arms and wept for longer than I care to remember. Eventually, in something of a daze, I looked around the room. Also, something that I saw when I was perusing the wiki was, like, obviously, it's like, it's sad to see, like, a mother die in childbirth, but, like, Susato's mom is dead. What if history kind of rhymed with Mikotoba a little bit there? Hmm? Hmm?
Like maybe there's a reason why he cried longer than he thought he would. Fucked up?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Anyways, there was precious little in it, but an old travel trunk caught my eye. It had clearly been well looked after over the years, made of top quality leather with fine stitching. But it was when I saw the emblem on the side of it that everything dropped into place. B for Baskerville.
Baskerville?
You mean the woman was the life of Lord Clint Van Zeeks, his brother?
That's right. The newborn was his daughter.
But that makes no sense. Why on earth wouldn't Clint, my brother, had entrusted the child to my care in that case?
You think your 24-year-old ass would have been able to deal with that?
I was completely unaware that he even had a daughter.
I suppose he didn't really have any choice.
What?
Well, your brother, Clint, said that he confessed everything to his wife. So she must have been beside herself with worry for her child. If the true identity of the professor were ever to be made public, the girl would forever be branded as the daughter of an infamous mass murderer.
I didn't see that one coming. So the only solution was to distance the young girl from the Van Zeeks family as much as possible.
I don't believe it.
I imagine that in his final hour, Lord Clint Van Zeeks made the obvious choice. He would have thought to himself, this Japanese man here is someone I can trust. Onward, I've been gentrified too. My promise to Genshin, of course. However, only a month later, I was summoned back to Japan. Without disclosing the parentage of the child, I couldn't obtain permission to take her with me.
Oh, how awful.
I was completely at a loss. In the end, I had to ask my great friend. I asked him if he would be a father to her.
That being Mr. Sholmes, I presume.
Yes. He took one look into my eyes and agreed to it on the spot.
Mr. Sholmes,
He's whipped like
he
that.
has a heart of gold.
And him being a DILF makes him way hotter.
Really, all that can be said that I did for the child was to give her a name.
Oh?
When I'd come to Britain, I was trying to escape from the grief of losing my darling wife.
Actually, Roald, didn't you just say Suzato was Suzato like just born when he went to Britain?
I think so.
Well,
Makes you think! so it was her name that I gave the little girl.
Your wife's name? Professor Mikatoba. In other words, the name of my mother. Ayame Mikatoba.
I saw this.
Yeah, that's right. Ayame. Or, in English, Iris.
Iris. I had no idea. Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Ouch! Mr. Naruhodo, what's wrong? This little thing just pinched me on the buttocks through my trouser pocket. Hard!
God, in Cosmo voice, God, I wish I was that rabbit. Ah, my dear fellows, can you hear me?
Mr. Sholmes, is that you?
Ding dong.
Yes, we can hear you.
You see what excessive talking can do? Let that be a lesson to you!
Mr. Sholmes, we weren't able to thank you properly before, but you were simply marvelous. Your checkmate move was a stroke of genius.
Indeed it was, wasn't it? I surpassed myself, I feel. It had become apparent to me that to stop the Lord Chief Injustice would require such measures.
Lord Chief Injustice.
Oh!
Oh, Iris. Oh, I'm so pleased. What a wonderful outcome. Her Majesty Queen Vicky said she thought my special blend was delicious. Oh, I'm sure she did. After all, no one brews a more delicious tea than you do, Iris. Let's have a party to celebrate. And Mr. Reaper, you simply must come too. I'm afraid I couldn't. The Reaper of the Bailey flustered by a 10-year-old girl. Again. No, really, oh poo. But I give you my word that I shall present myself at your residence in the near future to express my gratitude. Oh, how lovely. You promise now. I won't let you forget. Bye for now then. All right, Iris. Thank you for all your help earlier. Oh, that was nothing. Just come back home soon. Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Ah! Ugh. One final pinch goodbye, was
ass, God.
it? My poor ass.
Okay.
Well, I think I ought to be leaving. Lord Van Zeeks, would you care to accompany me?
Certainly.
Woman.
Mr. Naruhodo, allow me once again to express my deep gratitude to you. I believe you saved my life.
Woman.
Wait! Woman! What? Yes? What are you intending to do now? Well, clearly I shall have to resign from the prosecutor's office. Oh no!
The doy.
I intend to publicize the full truth about the professor case. Once that's done, the Van Zeeks family will have to be ostracized completely from London society. Surely not. So as soon as I am free from my employment, I shall leave the capital. Oh, I see.
Don't be a fool. What are you, stupid? Are those the actions of a man once sang?
He's in the
Are
perfect
those the actions?
angle. You could see the bumps. Anyway.
Great test. No, I'm sorry. Sorry. Bisexual with the leaning test failed.
No!
It's okay, Sagled. I make
okay.
fun of you for it, but I get it.
Yes.
I somewhat get it, but I respect it, maybe.
I'm the only
Are those
one
the
in this
action of a
freaking
man
channel who
once
likes
feared-
pretty boys. This is my fucking cross to
Hey.
bear.
Hey, I like pretty boys. I just like to make fun of you.
You like the
My love
silly
language
pretty
is
boys. I
bullying.
like my pretty boys a little serious.
Sometimes you gotta be a little silly.
A little silly.
Are those the actions of a man once feared as the mighty Reaper of the Bailey?
I beg your pardon.
Stand up, Van Zeeks. For the past 10 years, you've endured that pseudonym and been cast as one of the dark forces yourself. Now that you've finally been free from that disrepute, your battle is just beginning, surely.
Well, I certainly never expected to hear those words from your lips.
I waited a very long time to come to London. Now I'm properly here. I intend to learn all that I can. Anyway, goodbye for now. Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Women.
Kazuma
Woman.
Asogi. We said our legal government names to each other. It seems as though he's really
That's
matured
my name,
suddenly.
don't wear it out.
He's not the only one who matured, Mr. Naruhodo.
Huh?
Well, I think we should make our way back to Baker Street. We must help Iris with tonight's dinner. We must.
Which is just gonna be tea. They're just gonna have tea for dinner.
We are still
Just tea,
very
that's it.
broke.
The true English dinner.
It was then that I came to an important decision about my future.
I'm going to marry Kazuma Asogi.
Yeah!
Hell yeah. In the Cosmo voice, let's go!
Let's fucking go!
Ah!
I'm home. Ah!
Dana!
About time you got it. We've been waiting ages, Odo.
What are you doing with that colorful piece of history?
It's a party, ain't it? It's got to go off with a bang. I mean, fireworks are daily. But when you ain't got fire, smoke's the next best thing, ain't it?
There's a girl on Fresno Street who can help you with that, I think.
Right. I'll remember that.
You don't have to reload that thing every time I speak.
You really must hear this. It's quite the most extraordinary thing. I assure you, it will defy your expectations. Take down every detail now, Mikitoba.
Okay, calm down, bro.
Ah, the world famous
He's
great
really-
detective,
I'm on Adderall.
regaling his partner with the tale of his adventure. A sight to behold.
Or I guess in Sholmes' case, I haven't taken my Adderall today. Would you care to hazard a guess? Where do you suppose the fiendish runaway had concealed himself? Would you believe? Inside the trunk I found abandoned in his cabin? Japanese silence. I would believe it, yes. What? I say, Mikitoba, I detect not a hint of surprise. Not even a smattering of it. I wonder why that is, Maybe because I was there at the scene as well, Sholmes. What? You were? Then why the deuce didn't you say so before?
Not quite the sight I was expecting to behold, but still. It's hard not to feel privileged to see it.
Hello, Mr. Sholmes. Hello, Professor Mikotova.
I'm finally back from the Bailey.
Hello, Mr. Naruto. And not a moment too soon. A feast prepared by Iris and Miss Susato awaits. I must say, I haven't seen Susato looking so happy in a very long time.
Oh, Runo, there you are. Dinner is on the table, everyone. Please do come and take a seat.
Time to fill me fucking boots.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon eating scene. Yeah!
Goodness, is that really true, Gina? Yup. I'm losing my coppers, clobber, and going back to what I know best. It's the Darvers lot for me. You're really leaving the police force? But why, Jenny?
Thank
Well-
Ah,
God.
bro.
The boss
can't
ain't around no more, so.
Oh.
And anyway, no matter how hard I try, that Reaper ain't ever gonna accept a diver turned dick, ain't he?
Oh no, Discord.
Well, people can change, you know.
Ah, yes, that reminds me. I rather thoughtfully offered to relieve the bailiff of this now defunct piece of evidence.
Eh? It's the Inspector's pocket watch and the Inspector's theme song. And the crown has been reattached.
Well, that watch was his pride and joy, a symbol of his great achievements at Scotland Yard. For 10 years without fail, it measured every second of the man's remarkable career.
But now it's stopped.
Someone needs to keep the memory of Inspector Gregson's career alive by taking on the great responsibility of winding that watch every single day again.
Yes, someone with an equally fierce detective spirit.
It's gotta be me! There ain't no one else!
Quite right.
I mean,
Yeah.
after all, the boss was, well, he was my boss.
Yes, Jenny. Yes, he was. Slay Queen.
Oh yeah, and I made you a promise and all, didn't I, Iris? That I'd become a proper detective one day and track down your old man. Oh! Alright then, it's decided. I'll do it, and I swear. I'll find your dad and bring him back kicking and screaming.
Well,
Live dad
about
reaction.
that. I'm not entirely sure that would be appropriate.
Yes, I think, Gina, it might be best to, well, it's. I love that how Gina has no context for any of these, and like from her perspective, she's like, "Did you bloody kill a fucking dad or something? Why all acting so scary and secretive about this?"
No, not
I
at all.
think I'd like you to forget that promise, Jenny.
Eh?
In the back, Naruto's just like, whew.
Whew. Iris.
Thank God.
Well, obviously I've always wondered about who my real daddy is. Of course I have. I wanted to know where I've come from. I thought it might tell me something about myself. But I've caused such a lot of trouble trying to find out. For so many people. Hurley, Runo, Professor Mickey.
Oh, no, not at all, my dear. Really, you owe no apology to anyone.
Well, anyway, I've decided to give up on it because I finally realized my daddy is the greatest in the world. I don't think it matters what his name is or where he's from. Don't you agree? Hurley?
Holding back
British
tears.
silence.
Oh.
With every word, Iris.
Thank you, Hurley. Thank you, Daddy.
Holding back tears.
Oh, Discord, please. Discord, please. There we
What's
go.
up?
Holding back tears. Oh no, Discord,
Oh
Discord,
no!
What's going on?
Okay. Okay, I think it's better now. I think, Mikitoba. Yes, Sholmes? I think that I ought to express my gratitude to you. Oh? For 6 years, you and I solved many a mystery together. And during that time, I remember countless expressions of gratitude for our good services. But a moment ago, I heard the most pleasing expression of gratitude of them all. And I should never have experienced it. Were it not for you. You old softy, Sholmes. But, I must confess, it's a weight off my mind to hear you say it.
Do you see the spin he
Well
did?
then, I think this call... you go, wee! Well then, I think this calls for a lengthy violin recital, wouldn't you say?
Oh well, the food would go cold. That's the only problem. Maybe next week, Hurley.
Holding back tears.
Are you sure a week is long enough, Iris?
Even amidst the most troubling of cases,
Even reeling from the most shocking of revelations. Returning in the evening to this suite of rooms, there's always warmth and happiness to be had.
the home of the world's greatest detective, and my home too, with my greatest
Family.
Yeah.
Hello.
This attic room has been my home and office for almost a year now. I've certainly had some unforgettable experiences whilst I've lived here. But I think now the time has come. Time
end
to
the game.
bid this place farewell. Naruhodo?
Naruhodo.
Oh. Oh,
Nar.
Professor.
I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Are you alone? I didn't hear any sound from Susato's room.
Yes, Suzato-san went out after dinner. She took a carriage. Something about an important matter she needed to take care of.
I wonder what that is. Ah, I see. Japanese silence. I wanted to thank you for what you did earlier.
Oh?
With Iris, I mean. When the subject of her father came up.
Lord Clint Van Zeeks, her father.
I made up my mind many years ago never to tell her who her real father was. It's what was agreed with Genshin, after all.
Lord Clint Van Zeeks' final wishes was before he died, you mean?
Yes, I've had to take some rather drastic steps at times to protect that secret, you know. Calling Suzato back to Japan 6 months ago, for example.
That's why?
When I read Soseki-san's report about his final days in London, my heart nearly stopped. He had stumbled across the crux of that terrible case, the dog's collar. The description of the Baskerville insignia left me with no doubt.
Baskerville.
Yes. If you decided to investigate that insignia, sooner or later, you'd have made the connection to the Van Zeeks. And to make matters worse, Suzato knew of the unpublished story as well. The story that Iris had written based on my notes from that time. Ducky.
Ah, yes, the Hound of the Baskervilles.
Exactly. It was a work of fiction, but based on the grim reality of a huge beast of a dog being used as a murder weapon. A dog with the Baskerville family emblem around its neck. Armed with those two clues, I feared you and Suzato might arrive at the truth. So I invented the story about having collapsed to justify her leaving London and returning to Japan at once. All in aid of halting any investigations you and she might have been contemplating.
I see. Something I've never understood is why Suzato-san came across that manuscript in Japan, though. You know, Iris is the Hound of the Baskerville story, I mean.
Sholmes sent it to me. That was before Susato left Japan. He was very troubled about what should be done about it, you see. I read it and carelessly left it on my desk, which is where Susato came across it, of course.
Ah.
It was the only case Sholmes and I ever pursued that I didn't record in meticulous detail. I was stunned when I discovered that young Iris had pieced together so much of it from my paltry notes. Sholmes and I discussed the matter and decided that we couldn't allow the story's publication. At that point, I returned the manuscript by post to Sholmes for safekeeping.
So you did all that to stop Iris from finding out the truth about her father?
That's right, because Sholmes had told me how astute she'd become. Japanese silence. However, having witnessed events in court today, I must say my opinion has somewhat shifted.
Oh?
I think, at some point in the future, the time will come for Iris to know the truth. And when it does, well, I believe it will be for the best.
I think so too. Actually, Professor, I wanted to talk to you about something too.
Japanese silence. Judging from that expression, I'd say you've come to a decision, have you?
Yes, I have. I will be returning with you to Japan.
Are you quite sure?
I'm really only here as a substitute for Kazuma, but he's here in Britain now, as originally intended. Locum student Naruhodo Esquire doesn't really have a right to stay, I think.
I see. Very good impression.
Thank you. Looking back now, when I first arrived here in February.
Where did the time go?
My becoming a lawyer just seemed to be the way things turned out. With
Hello!
Kazuma, Susato-san,
Jump scare.
and Mr. Sholmes all gently pushing me in that direction. I spent the best part of a year immersed in this world, but always aware of a seed of doubt inside of me. Until today. Standing in that courtroom earlier, all doubts vanished from my mind. I was totally focused. I was sure of my belief in my client, and I was sure I could see the trial through. And at the end of it, I finally realized no one else chose this path for me. I chose it for myself.
The path of a defense lawyer, eh?
Yes, that's what I am now. That's what I'll be going back with you to Japan as. And that's the path I'll be following for the rest of my life.
Well, it sounds like you've made quite a resolution there.
I have!
Not quite a resolve. Very well then. I must say, it's extremely welcome news. I shall make arrangements for your return first thing tomorrow, but I don't imagine we'll depart for a few days.
Not with the symposium having been cancelled now. Such a shame.
Never mind. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities in the future. Well then, I'll bid you good night. Woman. Woman.
Susato-san. I just wanted to let you know that I'm back.
Oh yeah, have fun talking to yourself.
Did you hear what your father and
Unless
I
you
were
need
discussing?
someone else to take over.
I'm sorry, I did, yes. I couldn't help but... Oh, how
much of it did you hear?
Well, from the part about Iris's real father, I think.
So, literally all of it. Cool.
So you've made up your mind? You'll return to Japan and continue working as a defense lawyer?
Yes. I'm sorry. I really should have consulted you about it. I did want to earlier this evening, actually, but you'd already gone out.
Oh no, that's quite alright. I already knew it's what you decide, Naruhodo-san.
You did?
Japanese
Susato-san?
Ah, yes? I suppose this means it has to be farewell soon. I suppose.
You'll be a great help to Kazuma going forward. I mean, I know he's a brilliant lawyer, but he's new to the British courtroom. He'll certainly benefit greatly from having a brilliant judicial assistant at his side.
Chat, does he know?
I'll do my very best. Like no one ever was.
I wish I could say it, but I just can't. I can't ask her to come with me. After all, she was always supposed to be coming to Britain as Kazuma's assistant.
It's growing late. We should both try to get some sleep. I'm sure you must be exhausted after today.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Before I retire, let me just say one more time. You really were quite splendid in court today. So if you ask me, anyone who thinks of you as a substitute or a locum should be ashamed of themselves.
Susato-san!
Thank you.
Oh, Susato smile.
Inosuke never cried. Ah.
Oh. Alright, chat. Soon.
I can't believe this day's finally come.
You're really leaving then, Runo?
I'm afraid so, Iris. Thank you so much for everything. I don't know what I'd do without your wonderful cooking and delicious tea.
And my personality!
And your personality.
Oh, I wish you weren't going. But you have to come back and visit. Say you will.
Of course. I promise.
Oh. Gay people?
Yes.
Oh wait,
Saying,
hold
where
on.
did that
We're
mouse
in
go?
the distance.
Where did you put that mouse?
It grazed somewhere, but it left very quickly.
I didn't even see what happened. I was adjusting my mic so that I could sound like I'm far away.
You'll see in the recording.
I will. Well, it was a very brief reunion, but it was a pleasure to pursue a case with you again after so long.
They're having like an anime-ass like confession scene in the distance.
They are. For a while at least, it felt like old times. Yes, I suppose, on reflection, there's something to be said for it. Having a little fun once in a while.
I'll just go and say goodbye to the professor as well, I think.
All right, Iris, you go do that.
Oh.
Susato-san.
Oh, voiced cutscene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just checked, Naruhodo-san. Your luggage is already on board. Such a beautiful morning. Perfect for embarking on a journey, isn't it?
Before I set off, I'd just like to say how thankful I am for everything you've done for me. And give my warmest regards to Kazuma, please.
Actually, I think you ought to give him your regards in person, don't you?
Sorry?
Not Seno saying, I don't know, man. Your guys' voice acting is better. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Real
I would agree.
Seno.
Holy shit,
I
Kazuma voice
agree.
moment.
Kazuma! What are you doing
I love
here?
Cosmo's voice.
Do you really think I'd miss my best friend's departure?
Oh,
Thanks.
he's looking at me. And the lighting is nice, and he's smiling.
To be honest, I'd been looking forward to a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's capital, but,
Well, we'll have to save that for another time. Personally, I'm looking forward to facing you in court again.
me too. But, we're both defense lawyers, so,
I'm going to become a
Okay.
prosecutor. I'll stay in Lord Van Zeek's tutelage for the time being, but before long, I intend to be just as formidable as the Reaper himself.
You're
oh, I see.
Actually, Ryunosuke, I have a favor to ask.
Name it.
I'd like you to take care of this for me for a while.
Karuma?
Karuma?
Why?
Because I've seen it now. I've seen what's inside me. The demon that reared its ugly head that day.
Theme of Kazuma. Dun, 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 dun.
It was only for the briefest of moments. The last
You
time I
good?
came face to face with that inspector. But it was
I love the
unmistakable.
theme of Cosmo.
I wanted to kill him.
It is pretty good.
I've always known there are demons that live inside people. And now I know there is one in me. The fact that it very nearly consumed me is something I'll carry with me. Until the end of my days. While I devote my life to fighting those whose demons have got the better of them.
Senna, why is he so dramatic for? I mean, with his eyes closed and gripping the
demons in
sword
all
and
of us,
the looking
Ryunosuke.
away. That is the demon. That's the demon
As a
inside him.
prosecutor.
Honestly, it's the one that's making him dramatic.
Yeah.
So,
I
that's what you
truly
resolved
wish
to
that
do,
I
is
could
it?
like get my
Great
voice
Ace Attorney
to
2
do
Chronicles
what
resolve.
Cosmo's
Until I'm ready to
voice
face the
acting does.
demon within me. To slay it once and for all.
Shiori says he looks pretty, so nothing else matters.
Real.
Stand
I
up.
leave this
Stand
in
up,
your care.
everybody.
No.
If you'll
Me
take it.
tucking hair
Stand up and
behind my
leave.
ears. You're so right, bestie.
of course
I'm
will.
alone in this
I'll
fight.
keep it by my side. Always.
I mean, he's not a bad-looking guy. I'll say that. That's where it stops for me.
Until we meet again, then. You have your path to
This,
follow.
I love the new
I
emote.
have mine.
The single oof.
Naruhodo-san? The path you're going to follow from now on. I wonder if I might follow it at your side, and unless I'd be a burden.
Oh, you're never a burden, Susato.
I mean, I would very much like you to come with me. But aren't you?
You're so predictable, Ryunosuke.
I am?
Honestly, you never change at all. But that's what I like about you.
Change that to love. It's
You
canon.
You mean you knew about this?
They're canon.
It was
That-
the evening after Lord
They're
Van
canon,
Zeek's
Your
trial
Honor.
came to an end.
Woo!
She came to see me at the prosecutor's office.
Really? Oh, when I had that conversation with Professor Mikotoba.
So, you'd go with Ryunosuke back to Japan?
Yes. I know it's unfair of me to follow my
They're a
own
bunch of
interests like this.
homosexuals, Your Honor.
Coming here especially to tell me. You're a stickler for etiquette, aren't you? Well, what are his feelings?
We've never discussed it, of course, and Naruhodo-san has made no such suggestion. I worry that perhaps I'd be a burden to him.
He's just as much of a stickler for etiquette as you are. He'd never say anything before he was asked. But I'd feel happy knowing you were with him. Look out for him on my behalf, will you?
It's not him taking care of her, it's take care of Ryunosuke.
Of course.
Susato-san.
What do you think, Naruhodo-san?
With you by my side, no trial would seem too daunting. So if you're willing, I'd be honored if you'd come with me. Together we can take on the world.
I'm terribly incompetent, but if you'll have me, I'd be delighted.
You're not incompetent, girl.
I was terribly incompetent.
Real.
It's me.
It's me.
Now that's a correct statement.
What's wrong?
You're lucky, Susato-san. There's no time. The ship's going to set sail any minute now.
It's all right. There's no need to worry. As it happens, my luggage is already on board too.
It is?
The way his voice actor says, "It is."
Your fine judicial
I'm
assistant
never
has everything in hand
gonna
as
get
always,
over-
I see.
Over what?
Sorry, I'm dealing with the echoing of everything.
Bruno,
Oh,
your
no.
ship's about to leave.
Time to
I'm
go.
never gonna get over fucking
Look after
Kazuma's
yourself, Ryunosuke.
and Jikoku's laugh being the same. I'm
Oh yeah.
Draw your
gonna fight
sword.
Jikoku.
Get a room, guys.
Is it gay if
Is it gay
you touch
to
swords
touch
at
swords?
sunrise?
That's what I was gonna say. Oh my god.
One day, our paths cross once more. We'll fight a duel of words across the courtroom. A day I eagerly await as a lawyer.
I've been waiting to hear you say that. Partner,
Partner.
Partner.
Something something land of the rising sun something.
Dang, I wasn't gonna point that out, but
I mean, yeah. Japanese
Don't
ass
forget me
game.
then, Kazuma.
as if I could. Ryunosuke.
Don't forget me, Kazuma, as if I could, Ryunosuke. Oh my fucking god.
Chat.
Wait,
They're gay.
the idea
Thank
that
you
like
so much.
Kazuma lost
I'm
his
very much
memory
indebted to
too
you.
because of his anime amnesia, and Ryunosuke is one of the last thing he says is,
Oh,
"Don't
fuck.
forget me, Kazuma."
What if I died?
Indeed, Mr. Naruhodo. I believe you are.
I love how
goofy
like
ass pose.
I love how like relatively not deep Sholmes' voice is. He just sounds like a dude.
I'll never forget
Me
all you've done
too.
for me during my
He's
time.
just a
in London.
guy.
Quite. I should like to think you will remember your debt of gratitude. Especially when I visit you in your country. What? The truth is, although many are ignorant of the fact, the world is far smaller than most folk realize.
Well,
Because it's
I'd
flat.
be delighted if you came to Japan one day.
Hell no.
Oh, yes. We
No.
welcome you with open arms, Mr. Sholmes.
Sholmes would be one of those motherfuckers who would like argue with people that the world is flat while not believing it
In that
at
case,
all,
let us conclude that
just
this is to
being
be
an
merely a
asshole
brief
just because he
party.
can, to be a
Dear
contrarian.
friends,
Like devil's advocate
Oh
for
my
the
gosh.
flat earth just because.
Yeah.
I don't know why I remember this, but there's one like
And
alignment
that
chart
brings us to the
meme
end
where
of my
people would put their
adventures in Great
OCs in
Britain.
like
Yeah.
thinks the Earth is legitimately flat.
Yeah, that's
was
what I
like-
was thinking.
Zeng did it
The
a
peculiar
couple
twist
years
of
ago with
fate brought me
Chromosynth. You
halfway
should
around
do
the
it,
world those many
Wildfire.
months ago.
Oh.
But that was just the start of my journey. Who knows where fate will lead me next? Still, I'm confident this won't be my last meeting with the friends I've made in London. And when we're together again, No doubt the first words I'll hear will be,
Come, the game is
You can
afoot.
say it all day. Oh, not yet.
The credits.
The ship, with our friends from the east, sailed steadily towards the distant horizon. But Sholmes' face was alight with joy.
The times may change, but a steadfast friendship will remain true, Wilson. We have but to gently close our eyes. And
I
we are
love
with
this
our
transition.
companions once more.
Me too.
So I do just that. And when I do, I can hear his strong, familiar voice ring out.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Let's go.
Objection! Objection!
Objection!
Until we meet again, Runo.
I think, for personally, Ryunosuke's objection compared to other Ace Attorney characters could actually be stronger. Because, like, Phoenix Wright is objection! But Ryunosuke's is objection!
Yeah.
You know. He could put a little more oomph into it.
What was it? We can get another take of that.
I've been thoroughly inundated with inquiries about my remote cinematograph since that day. But I'm no purveying of electrical goods, and what of the promised close-court secrecy? Anyway, I've decided an absence from London is in order. A sojourn in distant climes. The Empire of Japan, perhaps. I understand that wardrobe class incurs no charge whatsoever. I remembered this time! Lines!
Hell yeah. Apparently this is like an Ace Attorney thing.
Yippee!
I gave a little note to
Yeah.
Hurley the other day. It just said, "Thank you for everything, Daddy," but it made Hurley cry. And I gave him some lotion I'd invented as well, to dye his hair red safely. But he said that it might make him cry too, so he'd rather not use it.
He's such a crybaby!
I love her little pouch. She's so cute.
Yeah. Oh,
His brother Clint.
In those days when I was known as the Reaper, I felt your presence at my side. Once,
Ryan
unable to bear the
Phantom.
burden of that grim pseudonym, I even retired from the courtroom. Hi Ryan! Thank you for subscribing! Despite everything, it's still you. I mean, I still wear your prosecutor's badge with pride. But the darkness that once beset me is no more, as you too are no more. In the words of a young foreign friend of mine, I must stride forward toward a brighter future.
Also, happy holidays to you too, Ryan! Also, let me make sure the camera focuses. Oh,
happy holidays!
happy holidays!
Hooray!
Happy holidays.
The boss left a note for me, you know. I can read every letter now, A to Z, the whole lot. It's clear to letter stuff up. The boss was trying to protect me, see? And that's exactly what me and Chief Inspector Toby is gonna keep doing for Londoners. I only wish I could have said how grateful I was before he, you know.
Gregson! Gregson!
Don't worry, I'm back! Gina, the truth is, I'm not the upstanding fella you think I am. You might be a diver at heart, but it's a good heart. You've reminded me I need to be true to myself. I've got one more job to take care of before it's ta-ta to London town for the foreseeable. And then, I've got to complete your education in the art of detection. A la Gregson, as they say. DreamWorks looking at his face.
You
No.
clearly don't own an air fryer.
Oh my god.
That's what I use to make my fish and chips.
Yeah, it's all come together. Best character, Your Excellency. This man is accused of illegal entry in the
Ouchie.
office of the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Objection! Objection! A bleak overstatement overruled! The minister has been
What is
detained
this
in Britain
catfish
already!
council but the defense and women are forbidden from entering the courtroom?
Oh, really? My friend Suzato-san is the British courtroom all the time, and yeah.
Oh, this guy.
Perhaps I should have engaged the services of a regular legal team.
The
Osunaga.
best character in the game. Ouchie.
The second best character in the game, Soseki Natsume.
That's the real debate.
Oh, I like her design.
Mama, is it true about Japanese people? Are they experts at filleting corpses?
Yes, they are. Fish corpses on the whole.
I'd like to hone my own filleting skills. You don't mind, do you, Mama?
Yes, I do. I'm not a corpse yet, am I?
British silence. No. And I'm glad. Look at her little
What a
smile.
freak. I love her.
I love her so much.
We love you, besties.
We love you, Maria. Yippee. Oh, hell yeah. Here I am again in Great Britain on the invitation of my dear old university friend. He sent me a very nice letter saying he'd like to show me around now that everything is, yep. But what have I done? I was so excited I picked this splendid hotel and now I can't afford the bill. Oh, Barrick, come to my rescue again, please. I wish I could just vanish into thin air sometimes. Oh.
People in the background just stared at him like, what the fuck is he saying?
Then I went to make the waxwork impression of the killer in the cemetery. I realized what that's about. But even in the witness stand of the hard court in the land, I could never speak of it. The Lord Chief Justice and I had struck a bargain, you see. For a faithful reproduction of the visage, there's nothing we two spells would not do. I love saying
don't
voice with two
recognize
spells.
this character,
Thank you.
but
I love my
her.
sexy French
Please
lady.
Tell me she's not like evil or anything.
She's just
No,
kind of
she's
like
not evil.
scary. Like true neutral scary.
If she was, I could fix her.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Everyone calls me gossip. I shall jaunty little tidbits to passers by, you know.
Everyone calls me a pepino, a shell of spaghetti. It's more red than my head.
Everyone, they call me. No, I cannot do it. This is ridiculous.
Oh,
went a little
Daily, how charming. You've made lots of new friends here, I see. Yes, and when we're released, we're all going to strike it rich together.
Oh. This is stupid. The fucking B team.
Stupid poses. The guy's still eating the
He just
spaghetti.
munching.
Spaghetti.
I like it, spaghetti. When I was accepted on the Fallen Study Tour, I knew exactly what path I had to take. And however it might have ended, I knew that I wanted you there to see it. If I'd ended up in the dark, there's no one I would have rather had defending me. But now, thanks to you, there's a new path I want to take. I'm sure we'll meet again in the courtroom, my friend. Until then, I leave Kaduma in your care. I tried to do the Kazuma voice. It probably was not good.
It's
But
good.
I tried,
It's
and that's all that
good.
matters.
Kazuma, yay.
It was fine.
I've made some tea, Naruhodo-san. It's important that you rest while you can. Once we arrive in Japan, you shall be busy establishing your new office. I'm so delighted to be accompanying you. After all, your talents have been recognized by a great detective. Because you really are the greatest of lawyers, a great ace attorney, some might say.
Roll credits.
Yeah!
We already rolled the credits, but yeah.
Roll them more!
I believe that's the only time they say Ace Attorney in the series.
Oh, the second eye of the Daruma doll has been filled in. And the picture.
Actually, this is historically accurate. The picture wouldn't be in color.
Well, I mean, they've got like they invented the telephone in like holograms, holographs, and fireworks, and they
I
got
know,
all
I'm
sorts
just-
of inventions here. They maybe different timeline.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Oh.
being a contrarian
Yeah.
little shit.
Oh, I love this part.
Butch
Yeah.
Susanoo, you will be missed
Walk in.
dearly.
No!
3 kitties.
Oh
3
my-
kitties.
Ouchie, you will not be missed dearly.
Ouchie, you will not be missed. End of sentence.
Sexy suspenders, man. Hell yeah.
Oh,
And these are
write
the
a mini memo. I tuck my hair behind my ear. Write a
Hell
mini memo.
yeah.
Omnibus Japan. Oh shit.
Oh my god, this would make me remember the credits for the first game when like Kazuma's like walking with you and then he stops at the second chapter and I was like, oh no!
I will never get over it.
I can't.
They're posing together. They're so cute.
The gang.
Yeah.
That's the family
The
right
fucking,
there.
Yeah.
So Zeki and William Shamspeare chapter was kind of insane. I loved it.
It was great. Doomed Yowie.
It was really like peak voices together. Hi Suzeki again.
What is guy? What is he doing?
I'm voguing.
Okay, Slay.
He's doing some
Slay.
animation meme shit.
I would like a balloon, please.
I'm not giving you a balloon, you little shit.
Fuck you.
Hello, sexy witch lady.
They're serving.
Bye,
They're
sexy witch lady.
Honestly, this chapter was the chapter of
Hello.
like ladies who serve. Honestly,
Truly.
True.
You carry it too, and then you go down.
holy
here.
shit, it's the best character in the game.
It's Papa! Oh, goodbye, Beppo.
He's died.
No, Beppo. Oh wait, I just noticed Wagahai's walking behind Iris. That's adorable.
Yeah, Wagahai was in the last picture, so he's always kind of been there.
Aldrich,
I
I do not know why Hairbrain was throwing it back. I refuse to comment on that. I just let it slip.
I don't think he has much
wasn't
back
throwing
to
it back,
throw,
he
but
was-
anyway.
He was writing on the wall.
Oh
goodbye, Sholmes.
no!
Brexit!
No!
They're
Oh,
posing
7.
together. They're saluting together.
Oh, the
Look at
dance!
him dancing!
Look at them go. Go, white boy, go.
Dude, they're fucking schmoovin'. I love that for them.
Yeah. Fuck you!
The go-go's
You're
just
hot though. You're hot. Yeah.
standing emoji.
Do you see his like?
Fuck you,
schwa?
Jigoku. Oh, sure. Fuck you times 2!
Ah.
Ain't shit to clap about.
Not Eldritch saying do.
Oh my lord.
Honestly, Eldritch, your like uncapped thirst for Judge Jigoku did help me appreciate him more.
Sword gaze.
Gaze.
Beneath
Let's
the
cross
rising
swords
sun
again,
and
partner.
whatever.
Yes.
Schmimbolism.
The schmimbolism.
Kappa the Calm.
Capcom. Yippee! Yippee!
Back to Japan.
We're back, baby! Hooray!
Oh, true, Okami.
Uchan.
Okami's awesome.
And now it's time for the Great Ace Attorney 3. This is where I would put my The Great Ace Attorney 3 if I had one.
I had one.
Ah, I need a third game. I'm telling you right now, I need it so bad.
I don't even
Oh,
know
you're
what
playing
they would
Okami blind. Oh, I
do.
hope you enjoy it. It's so good.
like. Maybe like a 5-year time skip. Maybe
That would be kind of cool.
Maybe.
Like
'Cause
not like right after the second
feel
game, but
like-
like a time skip.
Yeah, probably not right after. Maybe like a year or two after it, because there is like Sholmes talking about like taking a sojourn in Japan and like
Japan hijinks.
seeing the aftermath of like the professor case and like how that's affecting the characters in Japan and in Britain. Probably mostly the ones in Britain.
He's wearing too much
since
clothing in this.
That's real. Yeah.
Yeah. Show your ankle, whore. Anyway.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
The guys.
yeah.
The guys.
Yay!
Brothers. Sure.
Mhm, mhm.
Brothers. And they
Historian-
were brothers.
Historians say they were brothers.
Mm.
Their futures together, futures.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Like, speaking to like the Great Ace Attorney game, I have seen like some people in the Ace Attorney fandom talking about like a Great Ace Attorney Investigations game.
With Kazuma?
Could be like a fun going off point. Yeah, like with the with
Honestly,
the British gang.
That would
'cause
feed me so well, actually.
I would love
Someone give
to
Kazuma
see
his
a
own
Great
little
Ace
like
Attorney-
fucked up like little girl boss.
See, here's the thing. The Great Ace Attorney's investigation thing that can happen, I see a lot of people saying like, okay, here's the B team. Kazuma, Gina, Van Zeeks, Maria.
Yeah?
And I need to see it. Cause like it's a perfect parallel to like the A team of Naruhodo, Susato, Sholmes, and Iris, in that like it's still like the same gender ratio. You have the random 30-year-old man who's kind of the dad for all of them.
But it's the prosecutor
Yeah.
side.
Yeah. I think it would be fun, and I want to see those four in silly little hijinks.
Hell yeah. So, Royal Wildfire. I have
Yar.
a proposition. So technically, we are out of games to play. This is we finished Ghost Trick, and then we went back to finish this officially to record for posterity. So I have an idea for a game for the next game we play.
I'm
It
all
is,
ears.
in fact, Ace Attorney. Specifically, from the beginning, the Ace Attorney trilogy with the Phoenix Wright. Classic starting off point with the games. However, with the stipulation that I am currently watching a Let's Play of the Ace Attorney trilogy with streamers I really like, so I'm committed to this. So I think for
Yes.
the most authentic experience for someone playing it relatively blind, would it be okay if you were the one playing the game as Phoenix? I streamed it, and I'd be like the partner in this instance. And you are the one who is playing it, so that you are truly experiencing it blind. And I, the person who has been relatively spoiled, I am just along for the ride. Would you be okay with that?
I would love that. Yeah, I love going into shit blind. Just throw me in the deep end, baby.
Yeah, I
I'll
think
learn to swim.
it would be a good compromise of being able to play a game where the person who is playing it is going in blind, but also it's on my stream, so we can like experience it together.
Yeah.
That will mean that you will have to purchase the Ace Attorney trilogy. So
Yeah,
you
that
can
is a thing,
take that
isn't
from
it?
your mod paycheck, whatever that is.
Yes, my mod paycheck. Let me take a look at this.
Elder says, will you play the HD collection? Oh, on Steam, there is an HD collection. You don't have to play the DS versions. The HD collections are much more accessible, in my opinion.
Then I'll we're not getting a paycheck from saying it's
It's a joke.
which like I don't mind. It's a
Yeah,
joke.
it's
But
fine.
but yeah, I'm excited to see your
It's
playthrough.
60% off.
Yeah. But
Let me go.
How
basically,
much is it?
for the privilege of being the one who plays the game and takes the reins, you do have to take responsibility for buying the game. That is the give and take in this situation.
Yart.
But yeah,
okay,
the Ace
so
Attorney.
it's the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney
It's like
trilogy
$10
Turnabout
right now.
Turnabout Tunes bundle. Is that correct?
So the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy, that is the first 3 games. The Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy Turnabout 2, that's the music. The Ace Attorney anthology is the first 3 games plus the next 3 games, I believe.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's the
And
Apollo
that's
Justice
$35.
trilogy. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
There are many games. There are many
But
trilogies.
looks like the first 3 games are like $10 on Steam
Yeah.
currently.
Yeah, the first one is literally $10. Add to cart.
I have it,
View my cart.
but I have played it, and I would like to see your blind reaction.
Yay! Roll
Yeah,
Wildfire,
come
you're
on.
the one who is like really going to be like going in the most blinds, and but I'll be.
Let's
we're also
go.
excited to experience it with you.
Woo!
Something wildfire, something Phoenix. Yeah.
Yeah, Roll Wildfire's
Aha!
Phoenix. Yay!
I am Phoenix.
Does that mean I'll be able to play Miles Edgeworth? Oh hell yeah! I'll be the
I sure hope
rival for
so.
once. I'll be the rival.
Yeah.
Yo. Oh God. All right, I'll figure that out later.
All right, later though.
Yart.
Alrighty. Oh, we have a good amount of viewers actually. Let me see if I can go ahead
my
and
God.
rate someone.
Hell yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me get the. Now we've got a different thing we can Sangang raid with.
Gang raid. Oh,
Also upgrade,
you're doing the
let's
dance
go.
emote. The cheer too.
Yeah.
Very cute. Very cute. Okay, let me go
Boom.
find the art category.
I type so fast. I got the fastest fingers in the West. How am I still single? Sorry.
Ayo. Anyway.
Anyway.
Alright. Let me go ahead and find a nice art channel.
Gangle, wrangle.
Gangle. Ooh, I found a cute one! Hold on, let me show my screen on Chrome so you guys can see the cute stream I'm watching. Chrome Art Twitch.
Oh my God.
It's this one. It's a user with the username Cosmalumi. As soon as it loads. Yeah, look at that! Isn't that so cute? Look at the character they're drawing, it's so cute. I'm not Sangled being so
Oh my
predictable and being like, oh my god, they have the brown skin, the dark brown hair, and the colorful eyes. Oh my god, they're so cute. Or something. Anyway. Raid.
Oh, I like
Cosmalumi.
it. I like your art style.
Yeah. Alright. Let us copy the Sanggang raid. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you to my mods, Royal Wildfire and Zaffy Splash, for being here as well. And helping me through the end of this wonderful game. And through more games. Honestly, if we are able to set up the interesting setup, which is not me playing the game, but me basically, the perspective will be switched in that Royal Wildfire will be streaming the game on Discord and I'll be watching it and showing that it'll be a little funky, but
That means I get the latency.
they get the latency. Yes. But hopefully, if that gets settled soon, that will be the next playthrough. But yeah, very exciting. Bye.
Log into Steam, because I don't remember my login.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Give them my love. Bye.
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 Okay. Raid has officially been